we deserved the draw. I think the man of the match was the keeper, Ederson.
Rob.
Hi Maurizio.
Hi.
You've always said in the last few weeks you're playing like you are. You believe you'll finish top four. Do you still believe that? With the fixture you have ahead, despite this defeat, do you think if you can keep this sort of form, you will finish top four?
Yes, it's in our hands to be on the top four, to be in the Champions League next season. I think it's in our hand. I think we are going to have now next 2 games are going to be decisive. We're going to be capable to win the next 2 games against Brighton and West Ham. I think we are going to depend of us. Of course, it's going to be tough now because Tuesday we have another tough game, and then Saturday and the semi-final of the Champions League against Ajax. And of course, with all the circumstances, I think it's going to be tough, but I feel very proud. I think the performance today was very good. At least we deserved the draw. I think the man of the match was the keeper, Ederson. I think we compete really well with all the circumstances. I am happy. We need to keep that feeling and try to translate Tuesday and be sure that we can compete in our best way and try to be close to win, because the 3 points is going to be decisive for our race in the top 4 at the end of the season.
Okay. Just a question down here.
Hi Maurizio.
Hi.
What does it say about your team that they fell behind again to an early goal, yet showed remarkable resilience to come back?
Yes, it was amazing because the first clear chances was before that we conceded that Sonny, that was 1v1 with Ederson, unbelievable save, and the end in the next action we conceded the goal. And of course, that happens sometimes in football, a little bit unlucky because rather to save Ederson, the goal was in and touched the net. Maybe today we are talking about it in a different way. But I think after 5 minutes, concede the goal, I think the team always was facing the game. The game was always open until to the end. We fight really well. We were very flexible in the way that we select the team and in the way that we play in 10 games. Again, for me, one of the best team on Europe, and I think it's a thing to be very happy and very proud. I think, like I told before, now it's about to try to be strong, be sure that we can recover the energy for be competitive again Tuesday at home with our fans and try to get the 3 points that is going to be decisive for our race in the top 4.
Okay. Question from Sung Mo Lee.
Yeah. How do you think about Kyle Walker's arguable handball situation and Michael Oliver's referee in general today?
Nothing to say, Always it's about the interpretation about the referee. For sure, if I watch the image from this action, can have better idea about what happened. But nothing to say, nothing to complain. That is football. Sometimes it's for you, sometimes it's again for you. And always trust in the referees and trust in their decision are much better than that any system. And of course, always. I'm going to defend, I'm going to back the decision of the referees.
Okay, you got a question from over here?
Yeah, Maurizio, Ant McGinley from XS Manchester. How did you pick the players up from Wednesday night? Because I think everybody that was at the stadium was on a real emotional roller coaster. I know right at the end they were down, then they were back up. How do you bring them back to be focused for today?
No, it was yes, of course, it was a very emotional game. I think we arrived late on London. Yes. The decision was so important to give to the team some fresh legs and some good energy. The players that were not involved today is because some reason happened that we didn't want to take a risk and we didn't want some player to force, or another player maybe were feeling that they wasn't ready to compete today. I think for both sides, from us and from Manchester City, it was tough Wednesday. I think today we can fail. Both teams with the desire to run, with the desire to fight, but of course, mental. Both teams we weren't in our best place. I think that is why it was an even game. Was a competitive game. Both sides with the chances to score. Both sides with the possibility to win. And then Manchester City got the 3 points. The most important is to try to translate that feeling, keep fighting, keep working, because we have ahead a very decisive period that is going to say if we are going to be in the top 4 or we are going to be in the final. And I think the next 3 games are going to be decisive for us.